Hi everybody, we're getting ready to do a kindergarten fluency drill for math. I'm going to show you the numbers 1 through 20. I want you to tell me what the number is, and after a couple of seconds I'll give you the right answer. 3, 5, 1, 13, 6, 10, 7, 11, 18, 4, 12, 2, 19, 14, 8, 15, 20, 17, 9, 16. All right, for round 2, I'm going to show you a group of counters in a 10 frame, and this time I want you to tell me how many there are. I'm going to give you a couple extra seconds because this is a little bit trickier than giving numbers. Here we go. 1, 10, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 9, 7, 8. Notice that all the numbers we just practiced were 10 or less. That means they only needed the top 10 frame. But we know that teen numbers are 10 plus some more ones. You guys practiced 16 and 17 for 2 days last week. We know 16 is 10 and 6 more. And we know 17 is 10 and 7 more. So we're going to do one more fluency drill. These are going to be teen numbers, 11 through 20. And you're going to tell me how many counters you see. As a hint, we know these are all greater than 10. So we know the 10 frame is going to be full, and we need to quickly count on how many more ones are there. I'm going to give you a couple extra seconds. This is getting trickier with each round. And here we go. 15, 20, 11, 19, 18, 16, 13, 12, 17. Okay, so today we're going to review 16 and 17 one more time. And remember, our essential question or our goal for today is to figure out how can we show 16 and 17 as 10 and some more ones. We're going to start out by doing a story problem with Anne.
Let's use cubes to show the number 16. Click to fill the top 10 frame with cubes. There are now 10 cubes in the 10 frame. We need 6 more cubes in the bottom 10 frame to show 16. Drag 6 cubes into the bottom 10 frame to show 16. Then click the check.
All right, help me count 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16 is 10 and 6 ones.
Good job! You put 6 cubes in the bottom 10 frame. You showed the number 16 with 10 ones and 6 more ones.
All right, now it's going to be time for you to get out your workbook and try 2 pages on your own. You have page 407 to do and page 408. The directions for page 407 are to count how many objects you see and label, write the number. Then you're going to count and label using a math sentence. You're going to count how many are in the first 10 frame, how many are in the second 10 frame, and add them together. Numbers 3 and 4 have the same directions. You're going to count how many cubes there are, write down the number, and then you're going to count it as a math sentence, an addition sentence. Count the first 10 frame, count the second 10 frame, put them together. When you're done with that page, come back. We can check our work together, and I'll give you the directions for page 408. Right now, I want you to pause the video and do this page by yourself. Okay, if you're back, that means you're ready to get your work checked. The directions for number 1 were to count and label, so let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know a 16 is 1 to show one group of 10s and 6 to show 6 more. If I'm still having a hard time writing all my numbers, I know at school we have number frames on our desks. What you can do is make your own number line on the top of your workbook or on some blank paper. That would be writing the numbers 1 through 20 in order. So if you can't find the number 16, you can count until you get there. Okay, number 2 was the same directions. I'm counting the first 10 frame. I'm counting the second 10 frame. I'm adding together and saying how many there are total. So in the first 10 frame, I know it's full, so I can quickly say it's 10. Straight line down and around for the win. That's the way I make a 10. My second 10 frame, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a loop and then a hoop. Just that quick, you've made a 6. I'm going to trace my plus sign. This tells me to put together. I'm adding. I'm going to trace my equal sign. That means I'm ready to solve the problem. And I know 10 plus 6 more equals 16. I have the same directions for number 3 and 4. First, I need to count them. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 1 more than 16. I know a 17 is a 1 for one group of 10 and a 7 for 7 more. If I'm counting and adding like I did last time, again, the first 10 frame is full. I know quickly that's 10. And then I'm going to count my second group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight across and down from heaven. That's the way I make a 7. I'm going to trace my math symbols. A plus sign tells me to put together. An equal sign tells me I'm ready to solve. And 10 plus 7 more ones equals 17. All right, you're going to do the last page on your own. Then you're done with math for a day. There's a link for a brain break at the end of this activity. You have 1, 2, 3 more problems. There's one more math sentence for you to solve. You're going to count the first group of 10, label, count the second group, label, and put your answer here. You're doing an addition sentence. That means you need a plus sign and an equal sign. The second problem, you have the same directions but reverse. It's telling you how many there are total, and you need to show me how many are gray and how many are white. Your third problem, you're counting how many bikes there are and writing the number. If you forget these directions, you can rewind the video and listen to them one at a time. Good luck.